Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. Your game is coming up next. But here's some information from the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
6 easy ways to become an MVP. And by MVP, we mean most valuable parent. Like all of us, the parents of high school athletes tend to protect their children from adversity, or they overly involve themselves by advocating for their success. But when they do, they're negating the value of participating in high school sports. Among other lessons, high school sports teach teenagers to take nothing for granted, how to overcome obstacles, and that an extraordinary commitment of time and effort is required in order to reach goals and experience achievement. High school sports also encourage independence and self-sufficiency, attributes that are needed to be successful in life. It's natural for parents to love their children, and it's important to support them in as many ways as possible. With this in mind, here are 6 easy ways that you can be the MVP of your child's high school team. Number 1, attend your children's games as often as possible. Nothing demonstrates interest and involvement more than being there. And be sure to invite Grandma and Grandpa to come along with you. Number 2, cheer for all the kids on the team, not just your own. Here's a test for you. Do you know all the players on your child's team? Could you say hello to them by their first name? Embracing the entire team is a great way to show that your interest is sincere. Number 3, be a resource for your child's team. Does a teammate need help with transportation? Is the team trying to raise money for new uniforms? Is someone needed to organize a pizza party before the tournament starts? Maybe you can help. Number 4, try not to criticize the coach or the officials in front of your child. Hey, you're human, and there may be times when you need to vent. But be careful when and to whom you do it. Criticizing the coaching staff undermines its credibility and tends to put your child in the middle. And games are seldom won or lost because of an official's call. Remember, coaches and officials are objective. Most parents are not. Empower your child to talk with the coach about concerns. Everybody wants more playing time, and understandably so. But encourage your children to have that conversation with their coaches instead of you doing it for them. Giving teenagers the confidence and conviction to speak up for themselves is one of the greatest benefits of participating in high school sports. Number 6, focus on the life lessons your children are learning, not on win-loss records or how many points they're scoring. According to the NCAA, only about 2% of all high school athletes win a sports scholarship, and the average value of it is less than $11,000. But every child will benefit from the lessons they've learned as a result of participating in high school sports for the rest of their lives. It's difficult being the parent of a high school athlete. There's far more emotion and social pressure involved than is ideal. But if you follow these 6 pointers, not only will your children love and respect you, but so will their teammates and coaches. And you might even be named MVP. Thank you for your support of high school athletics in Indiana. Stay tuned now. The Indiana SRN game is next. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Welcome to Ball Gymnasium in Muncie, Indiana. I'm Keith Myers along with John Brush as we will have game number 2 for you as Heritage Christian taking on Northwood of this tournament up here at Ball Gymnasium. It's the Bud Invitational, and Danville really took it to Muncie Central in Muncie Burris in game number 1, 87-24. Game number 2 might be a little bit different.
Well, I think it will be. Danville is just really, really good, Coach. They get after it, and they've got a long kid that plays on the front of that press, and he is really long and athletic, and they got a lot of easy baskets. And I don't think you'll see this in this game. Both teams are going to play man-to-man. Both teams run a motion offense, so it'll be a little more of a grind game than it will be up and down the floor. And Muncie Burris just, not to be critical or anything, but they've just got an empty cabinet, really. And that's how that happens. That's how you get beat 87-25 is when your cabinet's empty. And somebody's cabinet's full like Danville. It just really makes it tough to get some things done offensive and defensively to make a game competitive.
If John Brush sounds familiar to you, yes, that's the same John Brush that is the assistant coach down at Rose-Hulman. Taking a couple days off and away from basketball, and you're going to go on the bus early tomorrow morning. And thanks for taking overtime. We're working for us this weekend.
Yeah, well, we got up here late last night and spent the night, so could sleep in a little bit today because I'll get home late tonight and. I'll be at the school at 6:30 tomorrow morning, and we'll be on a bus to Albion, Michigan tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock and get home probably about midnight tomorrow night. So, the one thing I always tell people is people think that coaching college basketball is a glamorous job. Well, there's a whole lot of not glamorous on that plate also. But, I wouldn't trade it for a million words, but a million things. But, Keith, thanks so much for the invitation to come up and help you guys out. Glad to do it whenever I can. And, people say it's like, riding a bike, sitting in the seat or doing whatever. I just hope the belt fits because I'm a little bigger than I was last time you saw me. So hopefully we'll get this done. It'll sound halfway decent.
Pre-game show brought to you by our good friends at College Hunks and Movers. We can move anything and everything. 317-793-4262. You talked to both coaches. Both coaches looking forward to a pretty good season. Columbus had a buzzsaw their first game last Tuesday night, but they seem like they can bounce back from that.
Well, anytime a school like Columbus North is involved, and actually our head coach at Rose-Hulman's he was a graduate of Columbus North, but they won 79-45 over Heritage Christian last week, and they shot at 65%. Well, when you shoot at 65%, that eliminates the other team pretty quickly because they're probably not going to shoot it at 65%, and that's unbelievable. They will not continue to do that throughout their season, but there's a multitude of reasons why. If you look at Heritage Christian, Keith, they only returned 2 kids that even scored 5 points from last year. Back, and that's not a recipe for making a cake very well. So you can't fault them for going down there and doing that, and they're going to be fine. But they're in high school. You run in these cycles where every year you recruit a multitude of your team, and it's hard to get something going. So they've got to get a lower class that's got a big class that can replace this at the sophomore level. And then they build from that. But that first score is not indicative of the season at Heritage Christian. They'll be fine under Corey Jackson in his 7th year. He's 75-70. He's got a winning record. Even in 9 years, he's 96-93. And people say, well, that's 50%. I challenge anybody to come coach high school basketball in the state of Indiana and have a much better record than 500. We're going to step aside and take our first break here of the pregame show. The College Hunk and Movers pregame show. You're listening to Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Your home and office make up a big part of your world. Sometimes trying to manage it all on your own can make you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you need a strong back or two to come to your rescue and haul your stress away. You need the College Hunks. Whether it's time to clear some space for new memories, to reinvent the room around you, or to simply pack up and move into a fresh new beginning, you can count on the Hunks to bear your burden so you don't have to. Let us move you today.
Life comes at you fast, so it's important to have some help along the way.
Ah, my favorite patient. Ah, my favorite patient.
When the dust settles, it doesn't always end as anticipated. Embrace the journey and care for the ones around you.
My favorite patient.
For everything else and every stage in between,
My favorite patient.
Methodist Sports Medicine is here for you.
I think the best thing that our ministry offers is that when the women come in and they are pregnant and they've reached our scan dates, which are 6 weeks, 4 days to 14 weeks, we're able to image them with ultrasound.
Seeing the image on the screen and hearing a heartbeat clarifies that it is truly life and not just a clump of cells.
You know, you can see babies sucking their thumbs, you can see them running their hands over their heads.
It shows them what God is doing on the inside that they don't feel or don't even think is real, but they see a real image of a real baby on the screen.
It just breaks my heart when a woman, no matter what her circumstances are, that she decides to end that intrauterine pregnancy, that she decides that she's better to go on her own without that baby.
Welcome back to Ball State University Ball Gymnasium for the Bud Brown Shootout here, hosted by Muncie Burris. I'm John Brush. Once again, he's Keith Myers, and we will have the coverage of the Heritage Christian Eagles and the Northwood Panthers. And, Coach, when you look at Northwood, a 3A school south of Elkhart, coached by Aaron Wolf, they're 195-90 in his 13 years there. They won on Tuesday night. They beat Lakeland 75-43. And, you know, they play in a conference up north that's very, very, the NIC conference is very, very a tough school. Got Penn and all those guys in it up there. This will be a tough challenge for Heritage Christian.
Yeah, you know, you look at Northwood, they go back into that conference, and Mishawaka joins that conference next year, which even makes that tougher conference even tougher. Elkhart consolidated their two schools. So, you know, Northwood comes in, and, you know, Coach Wolf has played the same kind of offense and defense for these last 9 years and been very, very successful. And, you know, if you look back at their schedule, they were really legit last year, almost won their sectional, loses by 2 points in that sectional championship game. But this team is established and has a lot of leadership on this team.
They do, and they are led by Ben Vincent and Trent Edwards. Ben Vincent, a 5'7" junior, Trent Edwards, a 6'3" senior, the two returning scorers. And they've got a lot of young guys on this team too. So this is a program that is trying to recycle some things. But here's the difference, Coach. 7 sectional championships since 2000 and 1 regional title. They are important in that sectional, very vital in that sectional every year. You don't win that many without doing that. So they've got a good program up there under Coach Wolf. When you talk about, people say, well, it's the Bud Brown Invitational. Who is Bud Brown? Well, let me tell you who Bud Brown is. He's the 1942 winner of the Guilford Award presented by the IHSAA, which at that time, that was the Mental Attitude Award. And so he was from Muncie Burris. He graduated, actually, back then it was called Burris High School. Now it's known as Muncie Burris, but back then in the 40s it was known as Burris High School. And he won that award, and that's why they honor him with this invitational here in a very nostalgic arena, Ball Arena. This is where Ball State used to play, and you'll get to see that on the video here in just a little bit of what this place looked like. And can you imagine a college team even playing in an arena that looked like this, Coach? I mean, not even in the 40s, I can't hardly believe it. But they played in some awful small venues.
Yeah, it seats 1,500, and I think Ball State probably sold out every year or every night. So very interesting. The neat thing about this building is very, very old, but, man, is it clean, and have they ever kept it up?
Well, it's you know, you don't have to have something real nice to keep it clean. And they do a wonderful job keeping it clean here. I used the facilities here to change clothes when I got here after the drive, and I'm telling you what, it's spick and span everywhere you go around here. So kudos to Ball State in keeping this wonderful facility very vital to what they're doing here at Ball State.
And I think one of the things with this invitational, it brings people from Danville, Northwood, Heritage Christian, coming in and saying, wow, this is pretty nice. Muncie Burris plays their home games here in this gymnasium. They play in the PAC, which has Park Tudor in it, as long and many other schools that we broadcast on Indiana SRN. So this won't be the first time that we'll be here in this gym this year, but it's what an honor to be able to be doing this classic today.
Absolutely. Coach, we're going to get ready to go here. We got about a minute before the game, so we will go ahead and set as Northwood's just now coming out. Let's see if they actually put another 3 minutes on the board for them. Sometimes they do that. Doesn't look like they're going to. So why don't you talk to us about the starting lineups for today?
Starting lineups for Heritage Christian, number 3, Bryce Giggles. He is a 6'1" junior. John McEmore, number 4, is a 6'2" junior. Jack Belt is a sophomore. He is a 6'3" junior. Alex Bender is a junior, 6 foot. And Mason Kay, number 34, 6'5". He is a sophomore. For Northwood, you have Brock Flickler in number 4. He will be starting. He's 5'8". Ben Vincent at 5'7", number 5. Terry Edwards, a 6'3", center, number 10. Jamar Jackson at 6 foot, number 12. And Jackson Bornhoger, 6 foot. He wears number 21.
Coach, let's talk about the Coach Keith Myers keys to this basketball game. And first of all, for Heritage Christian.
Heritage Christian will dive on the floor, get 50-50 balls. They have to do that. They're young as well. They don't have a senior ball club, so they have to stay in the game. And I think they have to pass the ball, maybe have to go inside out today and see what they can do about getting to the free throw line early. For Northwood, you're the seasoned veteran team. It's only your second game of the season, but you have the experience. So I think you just have to play with the tempo and just control your destiny by keeping the turnovers at bare minimum. If you get to the foul line, knock them down. If there's a loose ball, you got to go get it as well. 50-50 balls are really key, especially in high school basketball.
Well, they tend to be very important in at any level. I mean, we talk about it all the time at our level that we got to win the 50-50 balls. You know, the other thing we talk about is, effort travels. No matter where you play, effort travels. And so Northwood made a long trip down here. It's not a short trip to come down here for them. And so they hope they bring the same effort that they played with against Lakeland.
2.5-hour drive for Northwood, only 35 minutes for Heritage. So this is almost like a home game for Heritage Christian.
And Heritage Christian, you hope that their effort is better than what you saw at Columbus North. Defensively, maybe to challenge shots a little better so somebody doesn't shoot 65% against you. So effort travels, and let's see which team brings that effort today. Here at 2 o'clock, they will take the winner of this game will face Danville. The loser will get Muncie Burris at 6 o'clock. Championship game at 8 o'clock. We will cover whichever game Heritage Christian is a part of here on Indiana SRN. We're ready for the basketball to get in the air and get this one started. The one thing that is going to worry me just a little bit is I am used to that 20-minute half. It's been a while since I've done this, so I got to get myself in tune.
Got to get used to that 8 minute.
Yeah. What's that horn for? I don't know. What's that horn for? So.
This half will only take about 30 minutes. You're used to for about an hour for the first half.
About 45 minutes at least, So.
Yeah, and there won't be an immediate timeout tonight, John. So you got to get used to that. Indiana SRN, first quarter brought to you by Piper Logistics. Give them a call, 317-396-9616.
Burkholder and Kay jumped it up in the middle, and it'll be Northwood's possession. They will start off in their motion offense, and it looks like Heritage Christian will go man-to-man. Number 10 for Northwood, that being Trent Edwards, takes it to the hole with the right hand and finishes well at the rim. Too much penetration there allowed by Heritage Christian. Heritage Christian immediately goes back down, went 1-4 high and turned it over. And it's like Northwood starts off with a little bit of momentum here.
Yeah, that turnover is going to cost you if you got to keep your turnovers to a minimum.
Once again, Edwards with the ball, drops it inside the 21, that being Burkholder, and he misses his shot, and we get a jump ball, and it'll be Heritage Christian. They'll go the length of the floors. It'll be out of bounds under the basket. Micklemore will bring it up for the Eagles. Belmer to Kay. Belmer at the top, down to Kay. Kay looks to penetrate, can't do it. One dribble. That's a bad dribble. One dribble. Number 4, that being John Micklemore, knocks it in from 3 from the right side. Flicklinger dribbles it up for Northwood. Edwards again in the middle. Little jump shot from 8 feet. That gives him 2 baskets in a hurry. Gives him 4, and it's 4-3. Northwood on the College Hunk and Movers scoreboard. 6:21 to go. Heritage Christian, their motion offense, 4 out, 1 in. It means Kay is in the middle by himself, and everybody works outside through screening action. Looks like it's going to be, nope, he saved it. Nice hustle there by Belt, keeping the possession. Belmer. Thompson about to lose it, controls it. Nice defense by Northwood. Long jump shot that time by Belt off the iron high. And here comes Northwood. Burkholder into the middle. Challenging the height from Heritage Christian, coach. Not afraid of that height advantage.
No, nice job here for Heritage Christian on that side, the end of the floor. Now you got to just control your offense, and then you got to score.
They got to get some post touches, coach.
Yeah, we talked about that early in the pregame. That it's very important that they go high-low, and Northwood has played great defense and really covering that basket.
Got to look to back cut a little bit out of that high post if he's going to overplay you that much. Kay drops it down to Belt. Belt now tries to get inside, challenged that time by Edwards, and blocks his shot, and it'll go out of bounds with 4:55 to go here in the first period.
Good defense, straight up and down defense. Avoided a foul contact.
A lot of substitutions. That's not good for a guy that doesn't know one kid.
That's why you're here, John.
Thompson triggers it in. Now he looks to penetrate. Nothing. That's what another turnover by Heritage Christian. That's a second one. A missed shot down on the other end. Strafford missed a point-blank layup, spun in and out, and goes out of bounds, and it'll be Heritage Christian. Checking in for Heritage Christian will be number 31, Miles Colvin, and number 30, Zach Schalmer. Hope that's close.
John McEmore is the only kid that has hit the three-pointer for Heritage Christian. Let's see if they'll go back to the wing and go inside now.
They need to get, there you go, now roll. Yep, pick and roll is what they need to roll off the high post. That's going to be a travel. Nope, they're going to call foul. Wow. It's going to be on number 2 for Northwood. That's going to be Ian Rush. First foul of the ball game.
Kind of bailed him out there.
He did. Yep, that's right. Corner. Three-pointer once again by number 4, McLemore, and that goes in and out. Colvin battled for the rebound and tipped it out of bounds, and it'll go to Northwood. 4-3 the score.
Tell us the first couple days of the season, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Vincent. Oh, now they're going to get a ticky-tack. Now, once the officials blow the first whistle, then they just come in droves, it seems like.
That's your coach. That's you coaching right there.
I didn't really say that, did I?
Yeah, you did, but that's okay.
Zach Schalmer will pick up his first foul. Checking into the lineup is number 3, Bryce Riggle.
You and I were thinking the same thing. You just said it. That's okay.
They get it inside, a nice little screen-to-screener play, and they got it to number 31, and that'd be Josh Strawford. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Picks up the foul for Heritage Christian.
Kay gets the foul. That's his second. Stratford knocked that down. Coach was high on this young man when I talked to him earlier. Somebody that he thinks really can contribute this year for them. Colvin into the middle. Short on the jumper. Good block out by Northwood, and here they come in a hurry. They skip it across the court to Edwards. Now he looks to inside. Back to Vincent. He misses a little jumper. They get it eventually to Wyans, and he knocks down a 2-pointer, and now all of a sudden it's 7-3 Northwood. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter.
Heritage going almost 2 minutes without a basket.
They're just not getting any penetration. Colvin loses it. Now they get a little backdoor play, get it to number 3, and he makes it. That being Riggle, knocks down the 2-pointer. That now makes it 7-5. Edwards gets it to Stratford. Kick out, 3-pointer, no good, long off the iron. Rebound by Heritage Christian, and here come the Eagles. Schalmer down in the corner to McLemore. Now they got Kay on the post. He's got to look to do something from that position, Coach. Kick out. Riggle's shot is blocked. Tried to save it as Edwards, and he can't. And it'll stay Heritage Christian. College Hunk and Mover scoreboard, 7-5, 2:39 to go here in the first period. Bud Brown Invitational here at Muncie Burris. Heritage starting to look like their offense is getting a little better, but man, the defense is just pressing hard. They're turning it over. It's the 3rd turnover in the game, and it leads to a layup by Ben Vincent. Gives him his first 2 of the ball game.
4 points off the turnovers, John. So, yeah, you got to control those a little bit.
That's going to be a foul by Ben Vincent. That'll be his first of the ball game. Team's second. We're down to 2:11 to go here in the quarter.
Players seem like they can go through the man so much. They think their athletic ability can save them, and really that's going to be a foul every single time.
Yeah.
You got to just keep your feet.
Got a moving screen here. I just happened to catch it out of the corner of my eye. Schalmer set a moving screen on an inside to out screen, or an outside to in screen, and it's not really a down screen. That's going to be his second.
He'll sit for a while.
Yes, he will. You only get 5 of those. You got to be a little choosy about them sometimes. Flicklinger looks back door to Edwards, not there. Now he gets it over to Jackson. And they're going to get another moving screen down on the other end on a cross screen.
Well, he's consistent.
Well, that's guys, they don't realize that you got to stop a step before and you got to give a guy a room. You got to give a little room. You just can't run into him like football or, blocking. Here comes Colvin. Now they get number 32 open, and Wiggins scores. And, Coach, I'm just going to say it right now. That's a very athletic young man. Number 20, though, tees it up. Wyans knocks down to 3. That gives him 5, and now the game starts to pick up a little bit. Heritage Christian looking to get back inside. Riggle gets a little ball screen. Now Colvin is tripped by number 4. I think that's who they're going to. Nope, they did not give it to him. And we're going to have a timeout. We'll keep it right here, 30 seconds. We'll look at that play here on the screen. Oh, that's the layup to Wiggins, and he's built for inside. And Coach, I think they got to play him and use him inside. Kay's just not aggressive enough to the basket.
Yeah, Wiggins is a good, nice new addition for the Heritage Christian Ball Club. He's just a freshman, so 6'4".
6'4" freshman. How'd they get so big?
The Coven kid seems like he's getting in the flow of the game. It looks like Heritage Christian is adapting very well and getting in the flow of the game. Let's see if that picks up here. Only down by 5.
It'll be ball out of bounds under the basket. It'll be Mecklemore to trigger. Oh, my. Got to give it to him down there. Colvin has it stripped. That's going to be turnover number 4. And let's see if they score out of this. And they do not. They miss a little bunny layup, but they retrieve the ball, that being Jackson. He gets it to Edwards. Burkholder off the post, looks to move, can't score, and Wiggins goes up with one arm and says, give me that thing. And they gave it to him. Tee up, 3 ball, no good that time by Belton. Now the game gets up and down. We're down to 41 seconds in here in the first quarter. Edwards thought about the 3. Now he'll look to go to the baseline. Kick out. Now here comes Edwards back. Nice cut that time by the young man Jackson as he cut right down the middle as Edwards going baseline, and that opened it up wide open.
Well, they took that baseline. It opened up that lane very easily, John.
The thing I complain about the most is giving up the baseline. Just opens up everything when you cut across the baseline like that. Down to under 10. We're down to 7. Now they got to look to go. Here goes Colvin. And they don't realize the clock. He had a wide open 3, that being Belt, did not take it. The College Hunk and Movers scoreboard, 14-7 Northwood. We'll step aside for a short break. You're listening to Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Hello, my name is Sean Kroll, and I've been a part of the Indiana SRN family for the last 9 years. Last year, we streamed a record 326 sporting events around Central Indiana. All the other guys broadcast basketball and football, but we at Indiana SRN also air volleyball, softball, baseball, and even golf. But we need your help. To continue our mission, please help us by contacting Coach at indianasrn.org. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Back to the Bud Brown Invitational. Heritage Christian and Northwood locked up here at the end of one. Northwood leads this one 41-7. And Coach, real quick, your thoughts of the first quarter?
I think turnovers are going to be a big factor here. Heritage Christian already having 4, and of those 4, 6 points have been scored on that. And you got to eliminate the turnovers. And then I think you got to, as we've been talking about before, you got to look inside, make the inside game part of your basketball game tonight.
Brenner checks in for Northwood. Cade Brenner. Now they get it inside to Stratford. Nice job that time by Riggle on the defense. Little jump shot that time, though, by number 10, Edwards. And, Coach, I think he's a scorer.
He's got 6 today already.
Yes, he does. And here comes Riggle, baseline. Got away with a travel and scored. And it's 16-9.
Then you reach.
Yeah, well, Asher Thompson, 5'9" junior, reached in there for no reason at 40 feet from the basket. If he hits that, you just shake your – oh, that's over and back. Good grief. Northwood into the offense. They got Edwards wide open inside, but the time it was closed, the gap was closed pretty quick, and now here comes Heritage Christian after the missed shot. Wiggins had the ball, lost his balance. He was going to make a layup easy. Coach, I predict by the time that kid's a senior, there's going to be a lot of people wanting his services.
At 6'4", I could see that. He's very well built for basketball.
Colvin. He steps in. Oh, my gosh.
Got the circus.
Asher Thompson with a hop, skip, and a jump, and he scores.
Hey, if it goes in, it goes in, right?
That's exactly right. And if the official doesn't call that travel, you just say, thank goodness. Northwood's going to turn it over. Not yet. Yes, they do. Kick it out to Colvin. 3-ball, long. And that's going to be out of bounds on Wiggins as he tried to get the rebound.
Look at this. 1, 2.
Well, I guess maybe he didn't.
I think he didn't.
I don't think he did travel. I don't think he did either. After seeing it the second time, that's why I wear glasses. I can't see, Coach.
That's why you should officiate. We need officials in the state of Indiana. If you want to be an official, contact the Indiana High School Athletic Office right now and ask for Sandra Walters. She'll get you set up.
Need them bad. Need young people to get in it. They get it inside as Northwood.
Oh, nice.
He goes
move.
up and under. Ian Rosh scores. That gives him 2 in the ball game, and now it's 18 to 11. Darren Cobb in the lineup. He goes to score, can't finish. Got it on the backboard, just needs to go a little stronger. Kick out now to Northwood. No good. Strawford missed inside shot and it just rolled off the rim. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. That foul is going to be on number 5, Asher Thompson. I've got him for 1. 15 foul. Free throw good. One thing I've noticed here in a hurry, Coach, is that Northwood getting to the foul line and
knocking down the free throws.
Heritage Christian not been there yet, I don't believe. And that one's good. That makes it 20 now to 11. And
got a score down from Lucas Oil Stadium, John. Western Boone leads Eastbrook in the 2A championship game 44-7 with 7:36 to play in the fourth and final period.
Well, Western Boone is just a really, really good football team. Back-to-back state championships look like they're coming to Western Boone.
Another turnover, double dribble from 25 feet away from the basket.
Can't do that. Listen to the New Pal Valpo game on the way up last night, and man, was that exciting towards the end.
Yes, sir.
Here comes Northwood. They look inside, nothing there. Get a back screen from Wyans. Now Jackson with it to Edwards. He'll look to score. Get a nice job defensively that time by Belt to cut him off. And they'll reload. Now almost fouled him. Inside now, kick to Edwards. Edwards looks to go inside. He'd rather drive than shoot a jump shot. Nice rebound that time by Jackson, but he can't control it. And here comes the Eagles. Home. Wow. Well, he's fouled 3 times, and they finally get it.
They
and
passed on 2. Yes, sir.
And probably the least of the 3 they call. Wow.
Two shots here.
And he misses. Got to knock him down. you got to knock free throws down. If you can shoot free throws at somewhere between 72 and 78%, you're going to win a lot of ball games if you can get there.
Foul was on Jackson. If you're keeping it at home, that's his first. Man.
Both of them miss.
Flat-footed. Got to get your toes in the game.
Vincent, they kick it to the top, then try to go high-low there, turnover, and that's going to be their third or fourth turnover down there. Now Belt with the ball. He gets to go inside. Gives it to Micklemore. Back to Belt. Now to Cobb. Cobb's going to go baseline again. Kick outside. Little short runner by Belmer, and he can't score. Should have shot the first one. Hop, skip, and a kick out to number 5, and he knocks it down. That being Ben Vincent. That gives him 5 in the game, and all of a sudden, Coach, it's 23-11. A little bit of a danger spot here for Heritage Christian with 3:43 to go in a quarter.
Yeah, you got to score this possession, I think, John, to stay in the ball game. Oh, they're going to call carry.
Going to go call it carry, and that's going to be another turnover. That's 6 in the ball game.
Here's the last 3 kick out. Look how he plants his feet, just follows through. Nice shot. Nice work there, guys.
Good form. Flicklinger being hassled there. He'll give it up to Wyans. Vincent to Flicklinger. Now they get it down on the baseline to Burkholder, who gets it in the middle. He's trapped. You can't let him out of there, and he cannot score from there, and he almost did.
Nice defense that time to seal up the baseline, though.
Well, it was good to cut off the baseline, but then when they get it to Vincent in there, he's 5'7", Coach. He can't get it on the rim from in there. You just can't allow that to happen. They had him D'd up, and then they went away from him, and it gave him some room to shoot, and you've got to keep him sealed up in there. At worst, you get a jump ball. Belt now on the right side for the Eagles. They trail this one 23-11 with 2:48 to go. Here comes Colvin. He's going to just run over somebody. Oh, my. They're going to call number 12, Jackson, on the foul. That'll be his second. Colvin will go to the line.
Here we go again. Oh, he's there.
Nice replay down there, but I didn't need it. That was a no-brainer.
Got the free throw.
And he makes it. And here's the thing. He just lowered his head, and he was going regardless. He was just going to run him over.
That's why we need the arc in high school.
Well, I'm going to tell you, don't need the arc, and you don't want it in high school.
Okay.
Because they can't call that right either. We're going to take a timeout. 2:42 to go on the College Hunk and Movers scoreboard. 23-13 Northwood. You're watching Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Life comes at you fast, so it's important to have some help along the way.
Ah, my favorite patient. Ah, my favorite patient.
When the dust settles, it doesn't always end as anticipated. Embrace the journey and care for the ones around you.
My favorite patient.
For everything else and every stage in between,
my favorite patient.
Methodist Sports Medicine is here for you.
Welcome back to the Bud Brown Invitational here on the campus of Ball State University. Ball Arena, 23-13 your score, Northwood over Heritage Christian. And Coach, Heritage Christian needs to do what we talk about to finish the quarter at our level, hold, score, hold. We need to get a hold, and then you need to get a bucket, and then a hold, and then you go to halftime, and you're probably somewhat happy.
Down at least by 6, right?
Yes, right. Northwood's going to hang on to it. They're going to, and Heritage Christian has went to a zone, a little bit of a trapping zone. Number 5, better not leave him open, and that's Ben Vincent. He knocks that down.
Second triple of the night.
You got to get to him now. He's made 2. You got to get to him. Chase him off the line. Uh-oh. They get it inside to number 33, Aiden Thompson, 6'8", junior. Skip pass across the baseline, tees up 3 ball, hits the side of the backboard. That was Schalmer with that errant shot.
How about that, taking the sacrifice your body?
They're going to get Schalmer for his 3rd foul of the half, Coach, on an offensive player control foul. Nice job by Northwood and the defense in the middle, cutting him off and taking that charge. I can't believe they're not going to get Schalmer out of there. 3. Spot up in the corner. No good. Schalmer with a rebound.
And now Heritage Christian shoots free throws.
We've got to make them. They've missed their first 2. What are they? 2 for 4, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Right.
Missed 2, made 2. And now Schalmer will get a chance.
Edwards got called for the foul, the 6'3" young man, his first of the night.
Free throw good. So now you do the thing. Now you do what we call score, hold, score with 1:30 to go. You get these 2, and then you get a stop, and you come back and score, and hopefully you get 2, and then maybe be down 10. Missed free throw. It's off the back iron. Northwood with the scrap and gets the 50-50 ball. Edwards now back to Vincent.
3rd three-pointer in a row for him.
And he's just moved out a little bit each time. So he's got some deep range. 29-14. Now you need a bucket. Aiden Thompson got to get out of the corner, and he does. Colvin can't keep his balance. I'm sorry, that was Cobb. Schalmer aggressively to the basket and misses. And he's going to be fouled.
Here's the first three-pointer of the night. And here's the second three-pointer of the night. Whoop, there's the free throw. There's the second one.
He's out by the volleyball line, Coach. I can remember when a kid would shoot a shot like that and he'd never play again. And now they're just encouraged to just keep backing up. Makes the first free throw and knocks down the second. 29-16. Now it's a 13-point game, and you have to assume that Northwood will hold here for the last shot, Coach.
You would assume that, but, John, Tuesday night I thought that Heritage Christian would hold, or Columbus North would hold for the last shot, and they didn't. So that's a
when you
foul.
Foul and you send him to the line, you got 6. You got to know that you can't foul there. So Brock Flicklinger will go to the line to shoot a one-on-one opportunity. Got to block out, secure a rebound if you're Heritage Christian.
Don't miss a game on Indiana SRN and YouTube, our YouTube channel. We need you if you would like to see every game that we have webcast throughout the year. Check out our YouTube page at Indiana SRN.
That one's short, knocked out of bounds by Jackson. And it'll be Heritage Christian the ball, and they'll probably hold it for 1, I would guess, unless they're fouled. Got to get across 10-second line, young man. Get it to Cobb. Over to Micklemore. Back to Cobb, now down to Kay. Skip pass to the top. They finally get it to number 33. Man, he's long. Thompson, he gets his own rebound, can't handle it. And here comes Northwood. Edwards tees up the 3 ball. Bang, got it.
Tell you what, he was there waiting for that ball.
Just got lost in transition. Heritage Christian can't get off a shot. And we'll go to halftime, 33-16 Northwood, according to the College Hunk and Movers scoreboard. You're listening and watching Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Life comes at you fast, so it's important to have some help along the way.
Ah, my favorite patient. Ah, my favorite patient.
When the dust settles, it doesn't always end as anticipated. Embrace the journey and care for the ones around you.
My favorite patient.
For everything else and every stage in between,
My favorite patient.
Methodist Sports Medicine is here for you.
Your home and office make up a big part of your world. Sometimes trying to manage it all on your own can make you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you need a strong back or two to come to your rescue and haul your stress away. You need the College Hunks. Whether it's time to clear some space for new memories, to reinvent the room around you, or to simply pack up and move into a fresh new beginning, you can count on the Hunks to bear your burden so you don't have to. Let us move you today.
In athletics, we embrace the school's mission to glorify God, pursue excellence, and disciple students. This mission is at the core of who we are, driving our students and coaches to pursue athletics in a distinctive way that brings honor to Jesus Christ. Athletics teaches students about the value of competition, about teamwork and goal setting, about respect and hard work. The privilege of interscholastic athletic participation can be one of the most rewarding experiences in a student's life. The responsibility associated with this privilege can help the student athlete maintain proper perspective and serve as a reminder of what is truly important in life. We win through sports if we develop competitive and successful athletic teams and individuals. We win through life if we glorify God to be the best that we can be. As we build on our statewide reputation of athletic excellence that emphasizes sportsmanship and outreach, I look forward to seeing how God will continue to use Heritage Christian Athletics to impact our community.
The greatest thing ever said about mankind was that we were made in God's image.
The best thing for me about Heritage is that you form such close relationships with teachers and other students. It's just amazing for me to be walking down the hallway and to run into one of my old elementary school teachers, and they still remember my name. They'll come up and give me a big hug and be like, Rachel, oh, how are you doing? Like, tell me about your life.
That's right. That's right. Come see what love has done. Amazing. He bought us with his blood. Our Savior. The cross is overcome. We worship you. All right, we gotta shout. We shout. We shout. Hosanna.
We are integrating a biblical worldview into everything that we do here. Every class that we have, every relationship that's here on campus, every athletic activity, team, club, fine arts, that's part of the value proposition of discipleship here at Heritage. And how our faculty and staff speak into and pour into our student lives is so important. And you see that in so many ways. You see it obviously in the classroom, but you also see it with teachers who lead clubs, who are talking and tutoring with students after school, who really care about what's going on in our students' lives, and they're there to make a difference.
I am Heritage.
Heritage Christian.
I am Heritage. I am Heritage.
Every hurt and every sting, he has walked the suffering, he knows.
Parents, do you like free food? Hut, hike it on over to Prodigy Burger and Bar, where Monday is family night and kids eat free. Every day you can find daily specials featuring craft burgers, tacos, wings, and more. Prodigy is now playing the NFL Sunday Ticket on more than 25 TVs, so you won't miss a second of your favorite teams. Prodigy also caters, hosts private events, as well as dine and donates. Celebrate your school spirit with us at Prodigy Burger and Bar. More than just burgers, located in Clay Terrace in Carmel.
Our family has been very happy working with Wallflower Pictures,
because they make sure that I get the acting skills that I need in this industry and the education that I need.
Wallflower Pictures supports UV's journey in the industry. They're very passionate about his growth, and they're very professional and attentive to our needs.
And I truly believe in the projects I've worked on, like For the Boys and The Walk.
We love working with Wallflower Pictures.
Welcome back to Ball State University Ball Arena, the Bud Brown Invitational. And we're going to turn it over to the coach, Keith Myers, from statistical analysis from the first half.
You're so kind. Thank you so much. Heritage Christian scored 7 in the first and total of 16 in this second. Their leading scorer is Belt with, Riggle with 4. Thompson has 2. Belt has 2, Cobb has 2, and Schroeder has 1, and Riggles has 2. For Northwood Panthers, they are just led by Vincent. He has 3, 6, 9, 11, and also Wines with 5, Jackson with 2, Flicker with 1, and Rachel has 2. Northwood really came out strong and played inside out, played a physical ball game, made a lot of turnovers. Heritage made turnovers early in the first quarter, and it really set them back by 7 or so, and really just can't get on top, and I don't think they can get the ball inside. That's what they really need to do, is put the ball inside, maybe see if they can open up the lanes a little bit, John.
Well, Coach Aaron Wolf for Northwood lives by ball pressure defensively. Very seldom do you see somebody with Heritage Christian that is not wearing a Northwood jersey all over him. So they're living and dying by ball pressure, and it's working against Heritage Christian. The problem with that type of defense is this. If you get somebody that can handle that and pass out of that, a lot of times you're going to get some easy buckets because you're going to get back cuts and different things like that as they try to pressure up the line defensively. Heritage Christians needs to figure out a way to stop Edwards and Vincent and get a couple of buckets going, and they can get back in this ball game and make it a game. It's kind of be interested to talk to Coach Jackson after the halftime or after the ball game here to find out why Wiggins does not play more. He's very, very talented, Coach.
Yes, sir. Halftime was brought to you by our good friends at Giacomo's Pizza, family-owned and upper crust pizza. Delicious Pizza, 3 locations in central Indiana, 317-986-4545. We want to thank them for creating Basketball Weekly and Football Weekly all year long. I also want to thank our sponsors that are in the left-hand corner of our scoreboard there. We would like you to thank them as well by contributing to their businesses. And we want to thank John Bresch and Rose Hallman, who loaned us John today, as John he coaches college basketball. He's got a long road trip ahead of him tomorrow, but you'll be home by, 1? You have to get up at 3 and be on the bus by 6 tomorrow. You'll be okay.
It's not a big deal. You just get on the bus, go to sleep. Somebody else is driving it, thank goodness. You just hope he stays awake, because the rest of us are sleeping usually.
You got to keep that one eye open, don't you?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I want to thank Jerry Collins, our guy that's doing the 1 and 2s. Heritage comes out late, John. Now, sometimes when I coached back in the day, when you came out late, I wasn't real happy. Let's see if that will register to Heritage Christian, see if they can come back here.
Well, the one thing about it, Coach, is that Corey Jackson was in there giving them the what for, I'm sure, over effort. We talked about that. Effort travels, and it didn't travel very well that 35 minutes. They'll get the first ball in the second half, and they'll go back to the starters. It'll be Thompson down to Kay. There's the back cut I was talking about, and they didn't get it to him. He was wide open for a layup. Now over to Micklemore. Thompson.
Scores tonight. That's his 4th point of the night.
Thompson knocks that down. Gives him 4, 33-18. Now he's got to build it one possession at a time. The defensive effort already looks better. Kay inside, gets a rebound. Got a little bump that they allow to go nowadays in high school basketball, which is a good thing. As we were talking about earlier, Coach, you got to think about maybe, oh my gosh, Kay just throws it up, gets it himself and scores. You got to give him an assist, I think.
Well, I liked it though. He went aggressive to the basket.
Yep. Here comes Northwood. They in a hurry. Edwards to Vincent, and the 3 ball's no good. Now here comes Heritage Christian. Belt 3 ball, no good. High off the rim. Kay goes after it. Can't come up with it. And here comes Vincent ahead. They kick it over in the corner to Flickliner. Now they've got it to their scorer, Edwards. Oh, he's tied up.
Oh, they're going to call foul.
They're going to call foul on the ground. Let's see who that was on.
Vincent. Check that.
It's going to be Belt, number 10.
Thank you.
First. And call that on the floor.
The intensity of defense for Heritage Christian much better.
Much better. Effort, Coach, just effort. That's what it is. They're all in a stance and they're all trying to play. Nice move by Vincent. He can't score. 12 gets the rebound. Jackson didn't get a good block out on him, and he got the ball, and then they tie him up. They're going to call a foul on a hold, and that one's going to be on
Macklemore.
Number 4, Macklemore. Oh, about dropped it.
I like the effort here. There you go, loose ball.
Loose ball, there comes a turnover. Back to Belt. Belt, oh, no he didn't. Wow, he anticipated that call. Called him, his left foot was still stationary. I think he thought he was going to establish the other foot.
I think Coach Jackson agrees with you looking at his emotion over there on the sideline.
Sometimes a call like that just stops your momentum. Now they get it down to 31, that being Stratford. That's 3 quick fouls on Heritage Christian, but here's the thing, Coach. These are good aggressive fouls. The first ones in the first half were not. These are out of, there's a difference between omission and commission, in a game of basketball.
Right. They communicate. They're communicating much better on the defensive side.
Edwards leaves it short on the front of the rim. The smallest guy on the floor, number 5, Asher Thompson, picks it up. Picks up his dribble. Now Belt. I don't quite understand this motion offense, Coach. They're using the big fella as a screener inside, not to get him the ball, and he's not screening anybody. Kick it back out now to the top, and they'll reload it. Bad pass. Oh, and that's what they're going to get out of that, is they're going to get him because if they just pass it around the outside, he's trying to move to shield somebody, and that's a moving screen every time.
That is Kay's second foul of the day. Team's 4th already, John.
Yep. Could play a big part here in the second half, trying to crawl back in this down 13. I want to give them freebies at the free throw line late. Oh, Belt tips it away. Can't control it. It'll be out of bounds on the near side. Northwood
did a nice job stepping into that passing lane. These teams are young, John, especially Heritage Christian. And, they're going to learn how to step in and play within themselves.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you only return 5 points, Coach, and here comes my man Wiggins. Glad to see him in a ball game. Now there's Edwards to score. Looks to go, spins in the middle, gets it up. That time he got it over the front of the rim and knocked it down. Kid's a scorer. And he plays both ends of the floor, so he's not one-dimensional. He's a really good basketball player. 15-point lead now for Northwood, 30-20, or 35-20, pardon me. They're trying to get him over to enter the pass, and by that time Edwards had done scooted around him. Now you got to flash to the ball, young man. Kay not open. They go too low post. Bounce it inside and throw it away. Bad angle. That's going to be a turnover.
The defense in Northwood is really overplaying that, John. As you can see, they're playing that over. Going to cause that turnover. And I think we got a timeout on the floor.
Going to take a timeout. 35-20. 3:36 to go here in the third period. You're listening and watching Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Welcome back to Ball State University Ball Arena. The Bud Brown Shootout, Invitational, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what to call it.
They call it the Classic.
The Classic, the Bud Brown Classic. Hey. Northwood leads this 35-20, and Coach, Heritage Christian has got to figure out their offense because they're making it easy to defend, and you can't make your offense easy to defend. You got to make it tough. And they got way too much help. They can get way too much help on the post. So their post is going to be eliminated offensively if they don't make some scheme changes. They cut, now a back door, and then an easy bucket by Stratford. Somebody lost him.
He lost the first 2 points of the game for Stratford.
That gives him 5. He's made 3 free throws early in the first period. Now they get to Kay. Kay goes up, can't score. Here comes Northwood in a hurry. Flicklinger. Now to Edwards. He'll get to the bucket and lay it in and score. And
well, I tell you what, he has a great night. I have him down unofficially for 13.
That's what I got him for, Coach. Heritage Christian finds themselves in a whole bunch of trouble now. 39-20, down to 2:39 to go in a ball game or in the third quarter. Still time, but you have got to be able to score in bunches. One dribble does you nothing. Back out top to Jackson. Now go score. He's got to make, when he gets the ball, Coach, he's got to make a move and just go score. Drop step and go score.
Here's the back header, Northwood. Look at this. This is just really pretty. Wide open.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just lose your man. Kay just lost him. Just had no idea, was worried about the ball. He was ball watching and not watching his man. Number 3 just into the game for Heritage Christian, that being Riggle, shoots one and misses, and Wiggins then gets the aggression foul trying to get the rebound. A little bit of, what was the word we used, Coach? A little upsetness on the Heritage Christian side.
A little frustration.
Frustration, there you go. The dictionary Rolodex wasn't moving fast enough for me. Now a trap. They come with a half-court trap. Kay stops the penetration.
See, I like that defense there, but you got to get your hands up a little bit sooner.
Jackson throws one in off the backboard. The bank open late here in Muncie, Indiana.
On a holiday.
On a holiday weekend, absolutely. Western Boone, as they're going to call a foul. Western Boone wins the 2A state championship 44-7. Is that right, Coach?
Yeah.
44-7 over Eastbrook. Eastbrook's first time making it to the state finals.
Second? Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was a repeat, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was. That's right.
But it was only their second loss of the year.
Yep. Well, now they're going to get number 20, and that's going to be Edwards on the foul. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wyans, that's Wyans.
Yeah, our pre-show last August, Brent Young kept on saying Western Boone, Western Boone, Western Boone, and boy, he got it right.
Well, Coach, they just finished the 2A state championship game just 20 minutes ago, so mark this one in your calendar. John Brush said Western Boone next year.
Okay.
They only lose like 4 or 5 kids.
He loses 5 kids. They lose 5.
I mean, it's unbelievable. He's got something going on up there, that's for sure.
You know, one time that used to be a basketball school. Now basketball coaches don't want to go. Nice little layup.
Nice layup by Jackson. A little hop and then a redirect off the backboard. Got fouled. Now he'll go to the line for one with 1:10, and he'll make it 43-20.
And let me finish my football thought real well. Heritage Christian, congratulate them. Had a great year winning their sectional. Losing to Western Boone in the regional, but congratulations to the Eagles, not only for football, but winning the state championship in volleyball.
Oh, just, and I just found out Thursday at our family dinner, one of the assistant coaches at Heritage Christian Volleyball is actually married to my niece. So got a little connection to Heritage Christian. Jump shot, no good. That's going to be over the back by Kay. That's just silliness there. That is frustration.
You just got to block out that guy.
Yep. Micklemore misses on the 3, and Kay is solidly blocked out, and he just reaches over and gets the foul, and that's just frustration. And now those early fouls in the half, now we're going to have a parade to the free throw line for Northwood. Makes offense a lot easier when you know you can go score from the free throw line. First one's up and no good. That by Borkholder. Wiggins. Oh, he's got to look to rip through and go. Oh, they try to get it to him. Pass from number 3, Riggle, just a little hard, and they call a foul. That foul's going to be on number 12. That's going to be on Jackson, and I've got him for 3, Coach.
That's what I have.
They get it into K. K, scoop shot, no good. Got to be strong. Got to just be strong. That's a weak shot. Going to plant that foot and go through him to the basket. 3 ball. No good short. Wiggins slaps it off somebody. Oh, that's double dribble. They call travel, but same thing. It's a turnover for Northwood.
You know, you look at this roster again, Heritage Christian, not trying to make any excuses, John, but no senior leadership on the team. And like you talked about in the pregame, 5 points only came back. So you're building a new team. And in most cases, this is a JV team in some of these programs.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to get him on a travel. Wow.
I don't understand how you could travel when you're dribbling the basketball.
Well, they said he'd moved both feet before he put the ball on the wood, which I can't see it because it was right down below us. But
yeah, but look at that shot. Look at that beautiful shot. Good job, Otto.
Otto, our cameraman, doing an outstanding job in a tough situation. These old gyms were not made for cameras, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Got to look at the clock.
Got to know your time and score. We're down on it. They blocked the shot. They actually tried to get a shot, but they blocked it. We will go to the fourth quarter with Heritage Christian in all types of trouble. 44-20 Northwood on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
Welcome back to Ball State University. Keith Myers, you got a special award to go out. Go ahead.
We were looking for our 1,000 Twitter follower, and we got one. Tracy Snell, congratulations. You're the winner. And I'm sure Mr. Collins or myself will be visiting you on Instagram to let you know what you won. You won a $55 gift card from Aspen Creek Grill. John, I know you've been to Aspen Creek Grill. They got the best hamburgers in the state.
I have not been.
Oh.
But maybe we'll have to go sometime.
We definitely have to go. You have to buy.
Oh, that's all right. Down on the baseline, number 2 for Northwood had it. Rosh had it and then gave it up. And, Coach, I looked down. I couldn't tell who scored.
That's number 2.
Oh, was it Rosh? Good.
Yes.
Wiggett. Number 31, Colvin, I'm sorry. That one's knocked out of bounds. Heritage Christian, Coach, I guarantee you, they have got to figure out an offense that they can run, and this, I don't think this is it.
They will play much better tonight, I guarantee you, though. There will be talking to and interesting, and they'll work at this. Don't give up on this team. They'll be all right.
They get it to the big fella, that being Thompson. Gets knocked away down on the baseline, and now here comes Northwood in a hurry. That's going to be a charge. Nice job that time by number 3, Bryce Riggle. And we'll see if we got that on. Get another look at that. He did a really nice job squaring it up.
Took the head right in the chest, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Right now, you want to make it respectable. You got to run your offense, and you just got to score as much as possible.
Long jump shot.
Got it. No.
Short.
Hey.
There's the big guy, but he's got to be under control. That's the freshman in him right there, but he just got to come under control and understand how strong he is and go upstairs and score it. That's going to be another charge. Nice job that time by number 30, and you'll have to kind of pay attention to him a little bit here. Schalmer, he bumped his head on the hardwood, and I can guarantee you this. That wood is a lot harder than his head.
And I tell you what, though, John, back-to-back, taking the charge, taking a hit, that's good things, and you're learning from that. Now you have to put it on the offense side now.
The defensive effort is 100% better this half. I just don't know, Coach, with the ball handlers that they have. I don't know that the motion offense, 4 out, 1 in, is what they need to be running. But, I mean, Coach knows his team a lot better than I do, but just from a real quick glance. Schalmer on a runner, got it.
That's the aggressive play that you want right there, John.
Right.
Open up the key.
And here's the thing that I would think about doing with this basketball team. Instead of running motion offense, I'd try to run some sets and put guys in specific positions that I think they can be successful at. Schalmer knocks down a free throw and closes the gap 46-23. It's a 23-point deficit on the college hunk and movers. Scoreboard. Nice job of defense by the freshman that time. And that's knocked out of bounds by him. And I'm telling you, Coach, this kid has to play. They play 32 minutes in a high school basketball game. And if this kid's not playing 26 to 27 minutes of the game, something's wrong. Because you got to live with him. He's going to learn. Let him learn this year. Spot up, good defense. Nice job moving his feet. Gets a hand up, challenges it. Good job. But they get it back. And that's tipped away that time by 31 Colvin, and here they come. Colvin gets bumped, goes up, can't score. That's all right. I can live with that shot. Nice 45 seconds of time by Heritage Christian there.
Got the numbers.
Here comes the freshman. Now you just hope he doesn't kick it in the stands. Number 20, Cobb, with an off-balance shot, not what you're looking for when you're down 23. They go to the little weave offense, and he's bumped. Let's see who they call that on.
It's a nice defense right here.
Oh, it was really good, really good. Schalmer on the foul. That'll give him 4 for the ball game. And number 3, Cade Brenner in the ball game, knocks down his first point of the ball game. Nice effort by number 12, Jamar Jackson, in this game, Coach. He's got a lot of game in him. Young man can play. 6-foot sophomore. He's going to be good for Northwood for the next couple years.
Ended up with 6 points unless he comes back in tonight. They will play another game tonight at 8 o'clock as they will play a very good Danville ball club that we saw earlier this morning.
I haven't seen the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association rankings, but if Danville's not ranked in 3,
something's wrong.
3A, something's wrong.
Yes,
I'm telling you what, it's a good basketball team. Cobb with a bad miss. Rebound that time by number 32, Wiggins, and he scores. And that's what he gives you, Coach. He gives you some of those easy baskets.
He's got 4 points on the night.
Plays good defense. Look at him as a freshman. Squats down. Got to get his hands up just a little quicker, but a nice job. Kick ahead. Oh, that's a bad pass. Thompson with the turnover, and they're going to call travel on Brenner. 48-25 the score. Oh, Greenwood Christian, 51-35.
Over Waldron girls basketball.
Waldron girls basketball.
Izzy Reed is the real deal, John, in Greenwood. She She's very, very good. She was going for her 1,000th point. She's only a sophomore.
Oh, my. Don't know much about girls basketball in the state of Indiana anymore. I used to keep up on it when I was doing this all the time, but now that I'm not, I don't. Got it in my hands full enough. Nice move that time by Rosh. Can't finish. Got a little off balance. And I think we got an injury timeout to number 31, Miles Colvin. I think he's probably either got some blood or
jam finger there?
Maybe a jam finger. I don't know. Trainer will be on that pretty quick. If it's a jam finger, most of the time they'll tell him to look the other way and yank on it real quick, and it's not jammed anymore.
Old school, John Bresh, old school. Rub dirt on it.
Yeah, that's it. Spit on it and you'll be all right. You only get so many opportunities in life to play this great game at the high school level, and you don't want to, because you got a digit out of place. It'll be all right. Long three-pointer by Belt. Comes in and out, but then you allow the big fella to go up and get a rebound, that being number 20, Darren Cobb.
Short week this week for high school boys basketball, but next week it is a full bloat. December is very busy for Indiana SRN as we'll have 47 games on the network.
Well, it gets live for real for me too next week. You know, we finish our non-con part of our schedule and get started in conference, and it gets pretty hectic. Misses a free throw. Rebound. Can't finish as he's fouled, that being Thompson. Coach, you've been around Heritage Christian a long time. I'm going to ask you got a weight room at Heritage Christian?
Oh, they have a new weight room, and they're going to get there. I guarantee you.
Mr. Thompson's got to get in there. He could be a monster for them down the road here, even though he's a junior. Next year, if they could put 10 pounds of muscle on that kid, he's going to be tough to handle. You can't coach 6'8". It just doesn't happen. I can coach him stronger. I can't coach him taller. Down in the corner. Whole bunch of new people in for Northwood. That's being Andrew Miller. Coach said they'd only play 9. They probably played 10 or 13, seems like. Number 32 scores for Northwood, and Coach, we ain't even got him on the roster.
Yeah, they don't even have him on the roster.
That's Billy Joe Bob Smith from now on. And Billy Bob just takes a charge and will send Heritage Christian back to the defensive end. There's a kid that was made the trip from Northwood with no intention whatsoever of playing. Coach didn't even put him in the scorebook.
That's when you wear your warm-up and you just hope you don't have to play, right? Or you get to play.
Or you tell mom and dad, hey, stay home. I'm probably not playing. Number 13, he's not in there either. Wow. .30 with a shot, and that being Schwartz, Caleb Schwartz. I do know him. Long three-pointer. Missed, but there is number 20 Cobb to clean it up. 11, Noah Johnson missed a three-pointer. You got to like the attitude, though. Just he caught it in rhythm and shot it. 2:23, 2:21 to now go in a game, 50-28. 22-point lead.
So this evening we will be on the air at 5:45 as Heritage Christian will be playing Muncie Burris at 6 o'clock. We'll have that broadcast for you at 5:45 with the pregame show. The championship game would be Northwood and Danville. That we will not have for you. So stick with us. Go and watch the rest of the second half of the Purdue IU game, and then come back and join us tonight at 6 o'clock.
I think they're well into the second half now, Coach. Rebound and got it. Darren Cobb with a rebound and a putback. And Heritage Christian closes to within 20 with 1:45 to go. Belt with the rebound, and now they can close it to under 20, and you'd have to be happy with that. They get it inside to Thompson. Thompson with a little hook. Got it! Thompson with 2. Aiden, I'm telling you, Coach, you put 10 pounds on this kid, 15 between now and his senior year, and with the other couple of pieces they've got, they're going to be decent. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
With 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, IU leads Purdue 28-23.
Oh, my gosh. 28-23, IU with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Jerry made me say it twice because he knows I'm a Boilermaker fan.
Well,
I know, John. I know.
Come on, IU. That's all I can tell you. Oh, I was going to say, the left-right hook to the jaw probably was an indication of a foul. Cobb reached over the top and caught number 13, who I don't have in the program, caught him right on the chin. Make 31 to what? Make it 31 to what?
23.
Oh, good. 10-point game, yeah. That'll be good.
13 next down. Yes, sir.
You know what I say about that, don't you?
The old bucket game?
No. Oh. What I say about that is in that little bitty box where they put an L and a W, it's really hard to write how many or how. It's just a win. Northwood scores on a putback to make it 53-33. So now it is 31, what is it? 33-23. Oh, 31-23. That's a 9-point lead. Uh-oh. Steal. That'll shorten the score a little bit. 53 now to 35, so it's under 20, and Northwood, I think, will just dribble it out. I can't imagine they'll try to do too much here. Coach Aaron Wolf seemed like a really nice guy the time I spent with him this morning. I can't imagine he's going to try to rub salt in the wound anymore, but he's not going to be very happy about the turnover, I can tell you that. Now another kick out. Here comes another foul and one. The old-fashioned way, 3-point play. Number 5.
Asher Thompson comes off the bench with 8 points today.
He seems like a little bit of a spitfire, a little bitty guy. 5'9", junior. You know, that's what's amazing to me about this Heritage Christian team, Coach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 juniors.
8 juniors. And you got 5 points out of them last year. Wow. 53-31, 18-point lead. Northwood's going to hold it, and that's going to be your final 53-31 Northwood. They'll move on to play Danville, who beat Muncie Burris 87-25 in the first game this afternoon. We'll come back with the post-game show here on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Welcome back to Ball Arena on Ball State University's campus. For the final time this afternoon, Northwood over Heritage Christian 53-31. Let's see here. For Northwood, Trent Edwards leads them in scoring with 14. And for Heritage Christian, Aiden Thompson comes off the bench and leads them with 8. Coach, real quick, any final thoughts as we move forward towards tonight?
You know, if you're Heritage Christian, you scored 37 points. You played your intensity level was much better second half. So you got to come out with that aggressiveness against Muncie Burris very quickly this evening. Game time's at 6 o'clock. We'll see how things shape up there. Very young ball club if you're a Heritage Christian. fan and you're going to be disappointed, don't be disappointed. There's going to be games like this because it's a young ball club. But we'll come back tonight and see what happens against Muncie Burrs.
All righty, that game will be at 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 5:45. I want to thank our producer on site, Jerry Collins, our photographer, Otto, and my good buddy and partner, Keith Myers. I'm John Brush. So long from Ball State University and Ball Arena, the Bud Brown Classic. I'm John Brush. Thanks. Good night. God bless, and God bless America. It's only 3. It's a 15-point lead.